today.
Yay!
We love that. And again, the set, thanks to our set
Gorgeous.
stylist for making it look so very festive. We love it. Brand new today. Now, a hot pick, you know my theory if you know me, a hot pick is something you should shop for early in the day. When you figure out which colorway you can't live without or colorways because it's a good buy, then put it in the cart and check out. Complete the order on this because this will get a lot of attention on QVC.com. This is new today. Price on it will go up at the end of the day.
Gorgeous.
The 4 easy pays will disappear at the end of the day with that. So you are saving $5. 4 easy pays at $14.24, and you get 2. And what Susan does beautifully is she gives us a print and then a solid. But she didn't stop there because that wouldn't be good enough for her. She did the print with the split neck and the solid with the V-neck. So they're really very different. I wouldn't think you bought both of them together.
It's true. They're two beautiful separate pieces. And when you do the math, they're like $28 each or something like that. It's an amazing value. This print is so gorgeous. If you look up close, it's kind of like a watercolor. They bleed into each other, but they all weigh into each other.
This looks like
so
petals off of one of the flowering trees
Yeah.
that fall on the
Yes.
ground. And it looks so very pretty.
It does, yes,
Right?
yes, for sure. And it's flower time. Yay, flowers are happening.
Oh,
They're
those, yes,
coming.
cherry blossoms, thank
Yeah,
you.
cherry blossoms, yeah. And the purple, oh, every time we show this color, it's one of the first colors to sell out. So if you're a purple people eater, get it before it's gone.
So that is pink and lavender. That's what we call it.
Sorry.
Oh, no. Take a drink if you need it.
I think I will.
Yeah, because sometimes it gets dry in here.
Yeah, it does. It's dry in here.
Not that we were talking a lot or anything, but here's aqua, and this is called jade. I'll just go through the colors, and Susan will come back. This is sand and white. I bet you probably need this one. Do you have a sand like this? And you can always use another white, which is nice. So the sand has the split neck, the white has the V-neck, and last but not least, this is called smoke. So here's your smoke split neck and your black V-neck.
Wow.
You know what, it's hard to pick.
Yes.
Because these are
They're all
colors
good.
in the prints that we don't always bring. At least,
true.
you know, the
You're right.
smoke and the sand.
Well, the sand, of course, because Pantone named Mocha Mousse the color of the year. So we figure that every designer is going to be doing neutral tones. And what are you going to wear with all those neutral tones? This is what you'll wear. You're going to put this with your tans and your browns and your neutral tones, and you'll put it with your whites, and you'll wear it often. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous print, because this print will camouflage if you don't like your midriff or your back area. And the white is also denser, so you don't see through the white. Oh my goodness, see that?
You know those
Look at that.
$50 liquid knit pants?
That's a gorgeous outfit, and you don't have to spend a fortune to look gorgeous. The gray looks wonderful.
Right?
Yeah,
The
I mean, you
smoke.
could put it with black, but look how good it looks with gray. I mean, this is how we build wardrobes. Or, you know, if you're traveling, it's the perfect way to travel. You know, bring a color story with you, and everything mixes and matches. Or just start your own wardrobe in colors that all mix and match. It just makes your life easy. So many women say to me, "You've made my life so easy. I wake up in the morning and I'll pull from here, from there." There are women who've changed their entire collection into liquid knit because it's never wrinkled. You ever go to wear something and you got to steam it because it's wrinkled and you don't have the time? Not with liquid knit. Liquid knit will never ever wrinkle. It'll never fade. You'll live in this because it's going to be the most comfortable top. And I love that it's a, you know, it's not a long tunic, but it's not a short little top. Look at it on Katya. She's 5'10". It's giving her coverage in the front, coverage in the back, and it glides over the body. That's the beauty of it. Yeah, that's why we call it liquid knit. I love that color on you, Katya. It's so pretty.
I like the split neck too, and it does. It looks like cherry blossoms that have just floated and landed on the lawn beautifully. The length of them will start at 26.5 inches to 28 5/8. 1X would have a 29-inch center back length to it, to 32.5 inches. All machine wash, tumble dry.
And you get
Some of
two.
them, yeah, and you get two. We can't say that enough. You get both of them. And they have different necklines.
Yeah.
One solid, one is print, and it goes back to your story of building build that color story.
Exactly. Build a color story to make your life easy. So many school teachers, I talk to school teachers all the time. They wake up in the morning, they're with the kids all day. You want to wear something that, you can hug the kids. They can wipe their noses on you. You can get down on the ground with them. Liquid knit is like sustainable fabric that will last a lifetime. It got its name liquid knit because it's soft and fluid and drapey. That's why we call it liquid knit. But again, we branded it and trademarked it, so you cannot get liquid knit anywhere but QVC. It has a silky, smooth, knitted hand to it. It feels luxurious against your body. There was a woman who was, talked to me, I might have mentioned her earlier, who said that, she has very, very sensitive skin. The only fabric she can wear is liquid knit. I was like, oh, well, I'm so happy I was able to help you.
Thank goodness for liquid knit
nice.
for her.
Thank goodness.
And you will hang
so
these
good.
separately in your closet. You will wear them for years. I wear stuff like this year round.
Yeah.
Because I personally like a sleeveless top. And with Susan, we don't call this a tank because it isn't cut in like many tanks.
That's right.
It gives you, and for 35 years, she's just been getting better and better, enough coverage across the back, across the front, so this doesn't stick out on you. You don't have to worry. And she gives you the length. Yes, you can tuck it in. You could pull it out in the middle of the day and it won't even be wrinkled. But build a wardrobe. That's what this is all about. These are less than $30, and I counted the shipping and handling, so around $30 each.
Yeah, it's a great value
and a
for this.
print is much more expensive to do than even a solid is.
And it has the notch neckline. When you turn the corner of a notch neckline, and we also add, a little bit of a facing on the inside, this costs money. Every detail, we don't just bend it back and sew it. We add all this detail, but that's why it's that piece that's going to stay in the right spot. There's binding around the sleeve, so it's going to last a long time. I love that, again, the length of it is perfectly done, and it almost has an A-line shape to it. It's not going to be square and boxy. It's going to fit the lines of the body. If you look at
Susan, I'm going to tell everybody just really quickly an update, if you don't mind. Okay, I'll stay here. And then I just want you to know 600 have already been ordered. Put them in the cart, check out, finish the process, please. But 800 remain, and if it sells out, it won't come back to 2026. So that's sort of like, and will Susan be able to do it? I mean, the world is so unknown these days. So while you see it, take advantage. That's sand and white.
What's going to happen next year?
This is pink and lavender.
Isn't that
There's
pretty?
Your pink and lavender.
I love that one.
And then this one is going to be your aqua and your jade.
So kind of spa friendly, kind of Tiffany blue.
Cool.
It's so pretty. It's
and
fresh.
Last but not least, here's smoke and then black.
Black, that jet black, but that smoke color. It's every shade of gray. There's like silver gray, there's platinum gray, there's a little bit of the ivory.
We had premium stretch pants in gray.
Yes, those would be great together.
Or
I
the
see them
knit.
picking out, picking out. But that's a good shot of the colors. So they kind of like layer on top of each other, giving you depth of color. And every time we add another shade, it always costs money. Every time we lay down a screen, it's money, money, money. So, I mean, I love that we see Bridget wearing it under, the jacket that we were talking about. She's wearing it with our liquid knit pant. She's got the beautiful V neckline on. You've got one of my new necklaces. These are like 3 necklaces in one, which looks so pretty with the pearls and the little chain.
Oh, Susan, that's pretty.
But it's a great little necklace, just a little filler. And they're beautiful pearls. They're like, sea pearls. Beautiful. But look at the top. If you look how pretty the length of this is, the shape of it, it's not square and boxy. It has a little bit of a waist shape. It's going to give you a waist shape even if you don't have one. This is the beauty of liquid knit. And liquid knit feels like you're wearing nothing on your body. So this is the set that you would get. You'd get the V-neck in this beautiful kind of turquoise, kind of aqua color, and you would get Katya in that beautiful print that has some yellow in it, some bright greens in there, some turquoise, some jade colors. It's such a beautiful melange of colors and it has the notch neckline. So 2 spectacular pieces at a great value. And it's a great way to try liquid knit. If you've never tried liquid knit before.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah,
because totally agree with you.
Yeah,
because everybody needs a tank.
Yeah,
or sleeveless top.
I love that together. Thank you.
But you could do the liquid knit as the ladies have done.
Yes.
You could do premium stretch. And if you're joining us for the first time, because maybe you just got home from church or whatever you do on a Sunday morning, a jog, a walking the dog, whatever the case may be. But these were on sale. The premium stretch, the only premium stretch that we have in the 9 o'clock hour. Go back to items recently on air, and then you can see Susan for 35 years. She's created these great collections. So if you buy this, know that you'll find things that will be this color that will match beautifully. Here's another thing, because you're getting 2 tanks. How about just your classic black and white?
Perfect.
Right?
Well, the white I think looks good with everything.
Well, and you know,
Get the white.
courtside. Remember when we talked about courtside?
Yes.
Right? That beautiful pleated skirt,
Yeah.
and maybe you didn't want the sleeves for whatever reason.
The tank.
Yeah, you could do that.
I love a good fitting tank is hard to find. Some of the tanks out there are like lingerie. Some of the tanks are thick and tight fitting, and they're not good, especially in the summertime. You want something that's light and airy, that kind of whisks away moisture. That's the beauty of liquid knit. It just glides over the body. There's so many men who have said to me, Susan, why don't you do liquid knit for men? That I would wear your liquid knit. I would go jogging in your liquid knit. Look how pretty that pleated skirt, which is part of my courtside collection.
You should tell them to back off. We need you.
Well, exactly.
You only have so many hours in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys have to fend for yourself.
And Richie won't come on air. So.
I know, but he's a great model.
I know.
Yeah,
but,
he's such a sweetheart. You guys have been married a long time, so.
It'll be 47 years.
47 years. I know, that's so nice. And there you can see, if you want to do the black and you bought the courtside or you were thinking about it, I mean, this is perfect.
It's good together.
You know, whether you're playing pickleball or tennis or golf.
Yeah.
And I remember Susan golf lessons.
I know. I'm going to try it again.
Are you going to do it again?
Yeah, try.
It's so much harder than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Right?
I haven't loved it yet, but maybe we'll see. It's not my thing. I'd rather be in an art class, or I'd rather be designing clothing.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you on that one, but that's okay. You know what? Different strokes for different folks. All right, Frank, I'm so sorry. You want us to go back through the...
I heard him, but...
Oh, the black and the smoke? Most popular
gorgeous.
choice.
Very
smart.
I'm glad.
Now, if you want aqua and jade, which is next door,
pretty.
700 remaining, and then they're gone again. And when they're gone, a whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always go, especially when we book them together.
Yeah.
You know, the two of them. But look at the pretty pink and lavender.
I'm surprised that this is still here. That lavender you cannot find in the stores, and it's so flattering on so many women's.
Such a pretty color.
Yes, skin tone. And
Will you wear it with gray, navy?
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
White. Ooh, we have new jeans coming up.
Ooh. And then the color du jour. Pantone named it the color of the year. And it comes with a stark white.
Sand and white. Sand and white, so you can get an idea.
Stunning. They're all good.
Put it in the cart. Check out, decide on what you want to shop for today. Set of 2, they're brand new, but the price is going up at the end of the day, and I really want to make sure I underline that so you aren't disappointed if you forget about it, because we know you have a busy day today. Now, the jeans would be perfect.